Okay, let's go. So, in terms of units, what do we have? We have Lina to extend buffs and debuffs. If you have Priestess, she works really well on Record Buster because the enemy is single target. We have the Christmas Aisha. This Aisha is insane. Ottarl physical attack damage plus 80% for each self strength buff, and damage received attack type single target plus 25%. Just don't forget that Revis removes the debuffs. As for her attacks, she can buff her strength and earth attack damage by 70%. Second attack, she can remove strength buffs, and that is really going to be important against Revis. And her third skill deals an insane amount of damage. But she's going to remove her strength buff afterwards, so you should keep this skill for the end of the game. I'm doing good, just running the new event, and you are enjoying it? Did you download the voice lines yet? Woven Pride Yuri, that is also going to help your Earth party because he's going to debuff Earth and guard rate by 40%. Also, he can buff his strength and Earth damage. And third skill, it's a super, it's going to be powerful, it's going to be good. For Ottarl, I already covered him. He's just insane. He can debuff for an insane amount, 45%. That's just ridiculous. Also, he can debuff the enemy's guard rate even further. As for Shakti, Shakti is here for survivability. Pass physical resist plus 40% and damage received, attack type all targets minus 20%. She's really good. So if you have her, I think you won't have many problems. And her finally for extending buffs and debuffs, also for using her Essay Gauge, that you can use immediately on turn 4. Isn't that great? Okay, let's switch things a little bit. For their equipment, basically you want anti-seal anklets on every single one of them. Okay, we have everything ready. Just to cover the assists very quickly. R resists to debuff physical resists and 10 rate and crit rate by 15%. As for the Christmas Cestia, she's going to buff your Earth assists, Earth attack damage plus 40%. Also, she will buff your guard rate and counter rate. Devotion San January, she's going to buff your single target damage, essentially. She's also going to help regen your MP per turn. If you have either Moonlight Estia, MLB, or the new Asfi assists that does the same thing, you can use them. The benefits of the others are they give you dexterity, which is really good. Instant Cordas Artemis, Strength and Magic resist plus 20% and Strength plus 15% to the rest of the party members. Pengrace Threats, a new unit, counter rate plus 15%, and debuffs your enemies crit rate, pen rate, and guard rate by 8%. However, I noticed that I already have counter rate here, so I'm going to change this one. Loki deals crit rate plus 10% and pen rate plus 8% to all your allies. As for last, this thing really important, it should be on your last unit. Increase AC got charge gain by 22% and strength, magic, agility, endurance and dexterity by 8%. So don't worry with the dexterity buff of, for example, Moonlight Estia, because he already gives a dexterity buff. Okay, let's start this, let's see how this goes. Record Buster. You make enemies, you have resources, you have to actually PvP. Okay, Spotlight, Seizing Assault, Instinct, and Mountain Drill. He just used one of his actions, a lower physical attack foe, if I'm not mistaken. That, or he applied to himself. Let's go with Raksha Chakram, let's go with Joe Surge. Let's go with Wolvenmore. Let's go with Obliterate, and if I'm not mistaken, Aisha is going to attack last. Yeah, Aisha is going to attack last. That is exactly what we want. Okay, let's go with Josuke. Because next turn, here's what we're going to do. Next turn we're going to use the special. Let's go with Tribe Alpha, let's go with the Annihilation Rift. And 45% debuff already, that's insane. Special arts, let's go with Seismic Assault now. We're going with the Tribe Alpha, let's keep that. And let's keep the Annihilation Rift. And for Ottarl, I think we already have all the buffs and debuffs we need all set. Triple counters from my main damage dealers. Ottarl's counter specialists, so good, so good. And they all guarded. Okay, let's go with Yosa. She's going for a Rock Biter. Now the good part is I don't need to worry about using Akane again on this turn, because she's going to remove it. I don't need to worry with that. But since she's going to remove it, let's go with Wolvenmore again. Let's go with Obliterate again. Obliterate can wait. Let's go with the Annihilation Rift. And let's go with the Chika here. I really dislike Ottarl's counter ability, he does so little damage if he's not low HP. Well, that's one of the advantages of not having him MLB. But I agree with you, He should deal more damage. Although I'm curious after he uses his special. Okay, Yosuke. Let's keep the Rock Biter, let's keep Woven Lore. Okay, special arts. Strength and Earth attack damage buff. That deals more damage, he buffs his counter rate. I think I'm going to use this now. Let's change this to Tribe Alpha, and we're going to keep the rest as it is. Well, I have him MLB, those 6k crit counters really hurt my soul. Oh my god. Oh my god, the beginning of Ottarl special. Is he destroying the world of Ottarl? He won the battle, dude, but at what cost? Okay, 732k and he's at +3 and Alpha Standard. This is insane. I think we're not going to need to restore our MP, but since I'm not sure, I'm going to go with Chika. I'm going to keep Rock Biter there, I'm going to keep Tribe Alpha, let's go back to Annihilation Rift. Now for the rest of the specials, depending on what you have, of course, I would suggest saving up some specials for after turn 10. It's going to be the last turn where Revis removes her debuffs. Okay, let's go for Annihilation Rift again. Yeah, Ottarl could do a bit more damage with his counters. Now here, let's go with Chica. I prefer not to risk it. Let's go with Wolvenlore. So let's go with this. I mean, except that counter damage, he really is great, so I guess he needs to have something going against him to not make him too OP. You're right about that, because I'm pretty sure that at the level he is, he's surpassing Aisha. And I have to remember you, Aisha is completely OP. So it's kind of insane how well he is doing. Okay, let's go with Yosuke. Speaking about Aisha, and generally speaking about everyone, they're kind of at low HP. Okay, let's go Red Alpha. We have to change that to Obliterate. Okay, let's change that to Obliterate. And we're going to keep the specials just for a little bit more time. Now actually I'm going to use his special. Because his special debuffs physical resists to 50%. Which is really, really a nice buff. I mean to the damage you're doing. Okay, let's hit the Yosuke now. Let's go with the Rock Biter. Let's go with Tribe Alpha again. Let's go with the Annihilation Rift again. And let's go with some Prey. If you can help praying a little bit. For me not to get destroyed. I really hope I don't get destroyed. Come on, don't quit ban anyone, please. Okay, what the hell happened? Did I say this right? Did Ottarl just take 694 damage? That can't be right. I think Revis debuffs herself for physical minus 50%. I'm not sure which turn she does this. Honestly, I think you're right, because it appears here for 5 turns. Yeah, I actually think you're right. I should have kept that. Okay, let's keep the rest of the specials almost to the end. Let's go with Yosuke again. Using Yuri isn't that good, Alfred will be better. Yeah, I've got one Alfred, he's at +1. So, yeah, I can't use him. Okay, let's go with Akane. Now we're going to go with the double special. You know what I should have used instead of Yuri special? Should have used Aisha special, because she debuffs single target damage by 25%. My Alfred is +2, and he survived it? This Ottarl special is insane. He's one of my favorite characters. It's so insane. No light at all. I think I saw 1.2 million from an unit that it's not even MLB, it's not even +4, it's not even Max Hero Ascended. God, what an insane amount of damage. Oh, Arrow healed Aisha just at the right moment, just at the end. Okay, let's go into finish this with Ashe's most powerful attack. Let's go with Geosurge. So if you have her at more or less the same level as me, you know that she will have enough MP. Although, don't forget I'm running that arrow that regens MP. Okay, let's go with this. Speaking about Aru, she died. It is matters 497k from her final attack. What an insane amount of damage. Okay, 287 million. Okay, but for now I'm going to leave the record blaster here. If you have any other questions, feel free to jump into my Twitch chat. I stream DanMachi once per week, link in the description below. And as always, good luck, adventurers!